Hi, I'm George Lorimer, a real estate broker here in San Diego, and I'm here with my good friend Glenda Meyer. Glenda's been a mortgage broker forever, and she wanted to talk to us a bit about some of the challenges we're having in this market. And we're seeing a lot of people as move up and move down buyers, but here's the situation, Glenda. We're having an issue with people. Do they buy first or sell first? Our guaranteed home sale has answered that question for a lot of people, but I get a lot of questions from people on wanting to see if they qualify really with keeping their existing home. So why don't you tell me a little bit about that?
Yeah, I still feel ideally that the best scenario is a concurrent closing, but if that's not really going to work out, if somebody wants to keep their home as a rental, there's a couple of extra steps we have to take. We have to verify that they have a 30% equity position in their property, so we are going to be doing an appraisal. And then,
So does that cut a lot of buyers out? 30% equity, so that would be, for example, you basically, if you own a house that's 500,000, right? You'd have to have a loan of approximately 350 or less.
yes,
But in addition to that, the buyer would have to know have their down payment for the next house from somewhere else.
correct. So we would either, they can get a gift, look at 401ks, but most of the time, the big down payment is going to be coming from their existing home. So if they are going with a smaller payment, or a smaller down payment, we have to look at that and see where that money's coming from. So once we verify they have 30% equity, we can move forward with being able to use the rental income to offset their monthly payment.
Okay, and let's get back to that 30%. So we can do a quick market evaluation for people that's free, costs no money, and it'll give you a good idea. We'll give you a realistic idea if you do have that 30% equity. Then if you do decide to rent it, tell me a bit about how, if I have a payment with my mortgage, property taxes, everything of $2,500 a month, and maybe the rent's $2,000.
It's really common.
Yeah, so cost me $2,500. I can rent it for $2,000, so I lose about $500 a month.
Correct.
How do you guys qualify that?
Well, we're going to treat that just like any other debt. So not only the 500 that is the deficit between the payment and the rental income, but we can only use 75% of the rental income because it's a new rental.
I see.
So if they're renting it out for $2,000, we're only going to be able to give them about a $1,500 credit, offsetting that $2,500 payment. So that's another $1,000 a month that is going to go into their debt ratio.
I see, like a student loan, like a car
like a
payment.
car payment, treat it like a giant car payment is how I look at that.
Or a minimum credit card payment.
Correct.
Okay.
So if they are coming in with a lower down payment because their equity is still tied up in the property they want to rent, their debt ratio is also going to go up because I have to give them that $1,000 payment. So they're trying to qualify for a bigger loan. At the same time, their debt ratio is a little bit more than it normally would be.
Okay.
So that's the first thing we just have to know. And if that's not an option, then your guarantee comes into place where they could sell their home and buy another home and close concurrently.
Right, so the way the guarantee works is your home's sold guaranteed, or I'll buy it. You'll get a definite guaranteed price prior to getting it on the market, and also when you'll get that money. So you can go and make a firm offer on that next home that you want to purchase. But there's a lot of questions, so if I can help you, go ahead and respond to this or give us a call. Or if Glenda can help you, what's your contact information?
My cell phone number is 619-246-5525, and you can call me anytime or go to my website at glendameyer.com.
All right, thank you.